I send the client the email with all of the information about everything that we found in his apartment. The non-specific feelings of sort of being threatened, the fact that we didn't really find anything. And then I asked him about the table in the room that I believe to be the living room. His response was, yes, that's my altar. He wasn't really answering the questions that I had in the email. I don't know, something just felt off with this one. So I said, hey, do you have it that we can talk on the phone? He said he did. When I called him, I asked him point blank, what is your altar to? What is it that you're practicing? He says, oh, I practice black magic. Okay, that kind of would have fallen under the do you play with Ouija boards question. I never would have crossed my mind to ask a client if they practice black magic for a couple of reasons. I know that might seem like a really weird thing to say. Couple of reasons. If you practice that type of a thing, you should expect to be dealing with the things that you're calling me, telling me that you have issues with. Part of the deal. It's like saying I'm a diver and I don't like dealing with water. Why did he not expect that what he was practicing would create the side effect of the things that were going on in his home? I said, you mentioned this has happened before. He said, it has. It happens from time to time. I don't know if the spell work I'm doing is wrong or if I'm just not doing it right, but it seems like every time it happens, it gets worse. He said, the nightmares this time are way worse than they were the last 2 or 3 times that it happened. 2 or 3 times that it happened before, and you're still doing it? Hashtag maybe get better at doing dark magic. I said, all right, so we cleared your space, but ultimately, this is kind of on you. So you guys have heard me talk about clients. They always end up doing a reclaiming of space where they take control of the situation. I said, what are you willing to put in place to make sure that this doesn't happen again? I don't do repeat clients for things like this. That makes no sense. He said, well, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. I said, do you realize then that this is just going to be an ongoing issue for you? And if it's escalating right now, it could get to the point that you could be physically harmed. Yeah, no, I'm good with this. And I said, okay. He called me about 6 months later, and things had gotten way worse. I did not take that case.